Want to hear a fun story? This morning I woke up and this was in my carpet, like in the threads of it, and I almost stepped on this little like sharp point. It's like a sewing needle. That was not there yesterday. Absolutely, I know for a fact it was not there yesterday. Um, I pulled it out and thought instantly, oh God, who's trying to poke me, or get me, And I actually did think the first one was Sleeping Beauty. That was like, whoa, Sleeping Beauty. She got pricked. And we all know that story, right? So my second instant power up of like feeling of it was voodoo. And I was like, someone took out that voodoo pen on my voodoo doll. I was like, oh, thank God. Because I feel the freedom. I'm feeling so free right now. And so I was like, okay, good. But then on the other side of the coin, I thought, oh, what if I healed something that took out the voodoo pen that I had unknowingly, subconsciously had towards someone else? Both I will accept as the truth. But fun story, why the voodoo is it's all about voodoo. I went into a voodoo shop in New Orleans years ago, and I was just had a great brunch with my girlfriends, living high on life, and we walk in, and I believe in magic, and voodoo is magic, but it does scare me. But also, I'm like, there's no need to be scared of it, and that's what this story is going to show you that. So I walk in and like it's an entryway, a little hall, and then you actually cross another threshold into the actual voodoo shop. And I think it was like some legendary voodoo queen that had lived there at some point or all the whole time. I don't know. But there's an altar right at that second threshold to walk in. And I was feeling good, but as soon as I got to that second threshold, my entire body from head to toe became nauseous, didn't feel good. Like it was impermeating my energy. It was like, nah, 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 nah. We're not going in here. There's something in here that is absolutely not going to be beneficial for you. It's actually, and why I say that is because the altar had like cigarette butts and just like trash. So it was almost like what I got from it was that altar had been desecrated, and so that energy had now turned into like and a hawk just flew by. It had turned into, oh, what's the word for it? Like it was trying to like, oh my God, I don't know, but it had turned into like, oh, you want to desecrate me? I'll do you one better, you know? And I could not get through that threshold. I tried, but every time I would get closer to it, it was just like more power of like, gross, like my whole body. And then so I told my friends, I'll be back. I'm gonna go outside. I went outside, probably stayed out there about 5-10 minutes. I actually ended up seeing a beginning of one of those Louisiana processions where they're like dancing and playing music for one of their loved ones that had passed. And it revived me. And as I'm walking back to meet my friends, this entire energy was like, no, no, you're more powerful than anything in there. You just gotta embrace it and believe that you honor the magic, not get taken back by it. Sure enough, I walked right back into that voodoo shop through the second threshold with that power of my in my soul, and it was great. And when I was in there, it wasn't much of a place, but I definitely honored the magic, felt that empowerment by it, and it was a life-changing event for me, I know for a fact. So let's honor some voodoo, guys. Magic is everywhere in all different forms, whether you talk to the trees, whether you practice with potions, herbs, or you just transmute negative into positive. It's here. Magic.